A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development early Thursday, Hamas announced that it has officially submitted its response to a ceasefire proposal concerning the ongoing conflict in Gaza. The announcement came via a statement from the group, which indicated that both Hamas and other Palestinian factions have conveyed their responses to mediators involved in the negotiations. However, specifics about the content of this response have not yet been disclosed to the public. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office confirmed that the negotiation team has received Hamas's response and is currently reviewing it. Reports from Israeli public broadcaster KN suggest that this latest response from Hamas may be perceived as more positive compared to previous communications. The indirect negotiations between Israel and Hamas, aimed at establishing a ceasefire and addressing the potential release of prisoners, are taking place in Doha, Qatar. Throughout this conflict, Hamas has consistently expressed its readiness to release all Israeli captives in exchange for the cessation of hostilities and the complete withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza. The situation in Gaza has reached a critical point, with Israeli military actions resulting in the deaths of over 59,000 Palestinians since October 2023. The overwhelming majority of those casualties have been women and children, leading to a humanitarian crisis of unprecedented scale. The ongoing military campaign has severely crippled the health system in Gaza and has resulted in widespread food shortages. In a related note, last November, the International Criminal Court issued arrest warrants for Prime Minister Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, citing war crimes and crimes against humanity related to the conflict in Gaza. Additionally, Israel is facing a genocide case at the International Court of Justice concerning its actions in the enclave. As the negotiations continue, the U.S. has decided to withdraw its team from Doha. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff announced via social media that the latest response from Hamas demonstrates a lack of commitment to achieving a ceasefire. He criticized Hamas's actions, labeling them as selfish, and noted that the U.S. would explore alternative options to secure the release of hostages and work towards establishing a more stable environment for the people of Gaza. Earlier Thursday, the Israeli Prime Minister's office had indicated that the response from Hamas warranted the return of their negotiating team to Israel for further consultations. The review of Hamas's latest response to the U.S.-brokered ceasefire proposal is ongoing. In light of these developments, a trilateral meeting was scheduled to take place in Italy between high-ranking officials from Israel, Qatar, and the United States to further discuss Hamas's response. Witkoff, who previously served as President Trump's envoy for the Middle East, was en route to Italy for these crucial discussions. As the negotiations unfold, over 100 aid organizations have issued dire warnings that the situation in Gaza is rapidly approaching mass starvation. The ongoing conflict has drawn international scrutiny and calls for urgent humanitarian assistance, as the people of Gaza continue to suffer under the weight of war. The world watches closely as the fate of countless lives hangs in the balance amid these complex negotiations. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.